Good evening, America. America, I am tired tonight. I am strung out on bulletproof coffee and butter. But it was a great conference, and we learned a lot. And one of the key takeaways that I got was the science of happiness. So Dave got up there and he broke down the science of happiness. And there were some remarkable statistics. But the one big takeaway that I got was they studied happiness and did all these studies on different levels of happiness, different types of happiness, people with money, people without money. But external objects, money, clothes, cars, houses, women, none of it has the power to improve your happiness. Everything, and I mean everything where true happiness is generated, comes from right here. It comes from inside you. So my message to all of you guys out there is, if you feel like you're in a moment where you're unhappy, or you feel like you're unhappy with life circumstances or the way life has turned out, know that everything that you've ever wanted is already inside you. Everything that you've ever wanted to create is already inside you. And you don't need any of that outside bullshit to become happy. Because the fact of the matter is that if you're unhappy broke, you're going to be unhappy with $1 million. And if you're unhappy with $1 million, you're going to be unhappy with 10 million. Frank, you got anything to add, boss?
Man, it was the same thing that really hit me, was not even so much the possessions. The one big thing that I really got from it was he asked at one point, hey, who else around here wants to create an awesome community of like-minded people? And it was about 90% plus of the audience that raised their hands. And so what I really took away from it is that the science of happiness is, first of all, being fully aligned to who you are, from your root all the way through your crown and all the way in between. And that's why I've been the aligned coach for as long as I have, with just full alignment to who you are and the message that you want to give out to the world. And what happens is that you tend to attract and repel the perfect types of people in your life. You create the exact communities in your life that you want to be around and that you want people to be around you. And you also repel the exact kind of people that you don't want to be around, that you don't want in your life. And you create these strong, powerful, bonded communities of like-minded and like-hearted men and women who are doing excellent and amazing things for the world. Just like my man, the Action Boss.
Yeah, so the other thing is they were talking about the two different types of happiness. And they kind of overlap, and one can kind of leak into the other, and the other can leak in one. And one's based on pleasure and sensation, right? Like sex. Sex all makes us happy. Come on, I ain't gonna lie. You ain't gotta lie. Sex is awesome, right? Makes us happy. But the other thing was finding your purpose. And I can relate 100%. You guys, 2 years ago, I woke up and I was fucking miserable. I hated my life. No amount of money would have propelled me to a point where I was enjoying life. I hated my life. I was miserable. I was an asshole to people. And I had substance abuse issues. And that's plain and simple. And when I found a purpose and I had a desire to live for something bigger than myself, everything changed. And now I wake up every single day happier than a pig in shit. This is Tyson James Lee, Frank Eric, reminding you to be about that action, boss.